Yogis, welcome back to the mat. My name is Sis, this is Nebu, and we are continuing on our fabulous Pandemic Yin Yoga series. Today we're going to focus back on the hips, so be very gentle with yourself. A lot of our emotions are stored in there. Go slow, take your time, listen to your body, and we're going to begin. So, flex your feet out, hands out. 5 snap, crackle, pops. One way and the other. All right. So you might need for today a chair and a few pillows. You might. So we're going to start in what we call swan pose. It's, for anybody who practices yoga, it's pigeon pose. We slightly changed the names just to put more emphasis on the joints and fascia and connective tissue as opposed to the muscle, but it's the same position, different focus. So we're going to start off in plank position, and actually I'm going to show you on my left side. We're going to do right and left, and I'm going to do left first. So in a plank position, all right. Wrists, elbows, shoulders, one line. Bring your left knee to your left wrist and place it down. Now you can, if you want to, I'm going to show you right here, you can make it parallel to the one side. That's a very deep stretch that you'll feel in your hips. Or if you just want to bring your knee to your wrist and let your foot kind of hang out by that, by your groin area, that is fine as well. You work with your flexibility. So I'm going to show you with props here. Baby, you are right in the way. All right. So it looks a little bit like this. Again, this foot could be a little closer into your groin area, or it could be a little bit more parallel. Make sure your right leg is long and on the floor. If you want to use some props, you can hoist yourself up, balancing on the chair. If you want to use a pillow and put it towards your left butt cheek so that you have a little bit more stability and a little bit more comfort, go for that as well. Or I'm going to switch sides again. I'm sorry, this is a very, for a yin class, this is very movement based. I do apologize. I go. If you don't need any props, you can just hang out on your forearms here. Or you can even rest your head on your arms. Or a pillow or two. Whatever you feel comfortable. Once you settle in, deepen your breath. Close your eyes. Begin to quiet down. deep sigh in. And sigh it out. If you are hands down, body down on the mat, begin to crawl your way up. So you're sitting as upright as you can on your arms. Flex your right foot. Straighten that guy out. And have your left leg join. Now you can with the left leg if you want to. What I like to do is just do a few of these guys just to get it, the blood flowing back into your system. Can you tell I film these on Mondays when I'm not fully awake? There. And let's come back to tabletop. And just notice anything different. If one side feels a bit different than the other, any sensations. While you do that, I'm going to come over to the right side. Alright, and we'll begin on the right side. So going into plank, wrists, elbows, shoulders, one line, long legs, tummy in, push away from the mat, bring your right knee to your right wrist. Again, that foot can fall however it wants to. And then strengthen, lengthen that left leg down. Once again, if you want to use a chair to balance yourself upright, you can. If you want to use a pillow and stick that guy underneath your booty so you have better balance, better stability, go for it. Or you can simply bring your forearms down and then begin to lie down. Think of the halves of your body as sisters and not identical twins. One side might be a little bit more flexible than the other. One might be a little tighter. It's fine. Go with the flow. Begin to deepen your breath. And close your eyes. Deep inhale here. Side out. Once again, very slowly, begin to find your hands back on the mat. Straight arms. Flex your left leg. Straighten it up. And then use the force and power in your upper body to bring your body up and your right leg to meet your left. And then whatever you did on the left side, feel free to do it on the right. And then let's come into tabletop. And see if you notice any different sensations. Anything different? Now we're going to head into everybody's favorite asana, which is child's pose. And we're going to do a wide-legged child's pose. So, bring your big toes together. They kiss and they never separate. Getting ready for Valentine's Day. Your knees can go as wide as you like. Ideally, you want to go about mat width apart. There. If you want to go back and forth a little bit, just to make sure that feels good. Again, knees are wide apart. Big toes are kissing. And then we're just going to sink down all the way to the mat. And keep your shoulders away from your ears. Imagine you have a Lisa Frank Trapper Keeper under each armpit and activate it. Hold those Trapper Keepers down. Don't let them fall out of your armpit. Deepen your breath. Close your eyes. deep inhale. Side out. Now come up very slowly, starting to put your weight in your forearms. You want to rock back and forth a little bit. And begin to straighten your arms. And then let's slowly come back into tabletop. Notice any sensations, any changes in your body. And we're going to head into our final asana, which is Shavasana. So feel free to move any chairs, any pillows, any blankets away. I know we are experiencing a snowstorm here in Brooklyn, so if you want to grab a blanket, you certainly can, depending on how warm your apartment or house is. You can also grab some pillows if you would like as well. But we're going to head down on the mat. Feet are about mat width apart. And we're going to begin to lie down on our backs. If you want to put some pillows underneath your knees, if they've been a little cranky this week, feel free to do that. Adjust any fixings you may. Belly is nice and soft. Back and spine are against the mat. Hands are about 45 degrees away from the mat. There. If you want to turn your neck a little bit back and forth to get any kinks out in the neck. And then bring your head back to center. Shoulders away from the ears. Deep breaths in and out. Close your eyes. Deep inhale. And sigh it out. I'm going to do some more snap, crackle, pops. You can. Don't forget, if you do those the other way, sure you're balanced. You want to stretch out. And then curl into a fetal position on one side. And slowly begin to sit up. Be very gentle with yourself today. Drink lots of water. Again, the hips are notorious for being tight and for holding on to emotion, so don't be concerned if you start to cry or feel a little gush of emotion coming at you. It's perfectly normal. You're just clearing the waterways, so that more stuff can flow through freely. Well, this guy's hungry. I'm gonna get going. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time on the mat. Namaste, yogis.